In this video we're going to show you how to remove the head unit if there's an aftermarket one, or the tray that you would have standard in your 2002 Toyota Yaris. The first thing you need to do is just pull off these dials. And then you're going to need to just pull off this top fascia here. And then when you pull it off, you'll see that there's two kind of ridges here that you're going to need to kind of juggle out. Helps if you can pop these out as well. There's two little levers here. And then yeah, that's fully out now. What you need to do next is pull this fascia down here, just pull it off, and you can take it off by unplugging the cigarette lighter here. That just pulls out like so. What you can do now, there might be some screws in there, in this case there isn't, and you just pull the whole cage out, and then you can just unplug the connections at the back. So we've got one here, and then we have amp wires here, and then these two here are simply for an aux out from the rear. So you might not have those. And then here I also have attached a DAB adapter to use with the standard aerial. You probably won't have that. That's for the aerial. At this stage it might be wise to take off the front of the head unit just so you don't damage it. And it can be handy to have a flathead screwdriver that you can pop, that you can push the socket out with. All you do, you see a ridge here that you can push the flathead into, and it will just simply pull out. So now you have the whole unit removed, and you can see there are some screws here which you can undo to get the main head unit apart. Obviously this is the standard one that's screwed in, and the other one is just literally suspended there. So you'll need to change for a Phillips screwdriver head for this bit. And then you can see this side comes off, and then you've got your aftermarket head unit or the tray here. So for the standard head unit we have the aerial that goes in here, and we're going to need the two plugs at the back. These are the two that you're going to need to fit the old head unit back in, a white and a blue connector. So the blue connection fits in here, and the white connection fits in next to it here. For this tray here you will need to put screws in, so I found the ones that came with this one when we took it out, and I'm just going to fit these two in here. To be honest, you probably won't need all four, I'm only going to use two here. That's one in that side. other side there. And the third plug is this one here that was hiding behind everything, and that simply plugs into here. Now's a good chance to make sure it works. There we go. So that's fine and working. Now we can put it back together. So once you know it works, make sure the cigarette lighter wire is out, and any other wires, push them back to the bottom. And while you put this in, hold the cigarette lighter to the right hand side. And the top holes guide it on and in place like so. Grab the bottom fascia, plug the cigarette lighter wire back in, guide it through the hole, and that should just clip over the top like so. And now it's just a case of putting the top fascia back in. So be careful with the unit behind here, that's what you're looking for to get in first, and you can see slightly through this gap here, but you have to kind of get it through another small gap that's about this size behind the dash, like so. And then once you've done that, it should literally just pop back on. Push it down everywhere just to make sure. And you can tell because these dials will be lined up as well in the middle, so this isn't 100% back on straight. So it might take a couple of tries, and yeah, that looks good. They're all lined up. Push that back down, and then we just pop on these dials. There's indicated the way which they go on. And that's it. You put the standard tray back in there, or your aftermarket head unit. It's the same whatever way round you're trying to do it. And enjoy. Please remember to comment, rate and subscribe, and check out our channel for more videos like this.
Hey you. Yeah, you. Do you like this video? There is a button. It's a very sexy button. It says subscribe on it. I wish I could click on it, but YouTube won't let me. Damn fuckers.